You can start. Huh?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fam Health Live once again. Today, we have a very interesting and a much awaited session for all of you, where we all keep wondering how these Bollywood and Hollywood celebs tend to look so young, beautiful, and radiant all the time, and iske piche secret kya hai? So, yes, today's session is about facial contouring and cosmetic dermatology by Dr. Hema Pant. Dr. Hema Pant is MBBS MD Dermatology. She's currently appointed as Medical Director at Scalp Aesthetic and Cosmetic Clinic. She was also Head Medical Advisor, Kaya Clinic, Scientific Secretary, Aesthetics, and International Trainer for Botulinum, Toxic and Filler since 2007. She has a very special interest in facial contouring. So welcome to the show, Dr. Pant.
Thank you. Thanks for the kind introduction.
So, Dr. Pant, we would like to know, first of all, what is the difference between dermatology and cosmetic dermatology?
See, basically, when we are looking at as a basic training, we all are trained as dermatologists, and cosmetic dermatology is basically when you are dealing with skin, enhancing the skin quality, and you are doing anti-aging services. So those are the things that come into the cosmetic dermatology foray.
Okay.
You can say it's kindly an overlap with the plastic surgery, where the plastic surgeons do the non-surgical versions. Cosmetic dermatologists are an overlap because they cover the skin part.
Okay. All right. Great. And what exactly is facial contouring?
See, when we talk about facial contouring, it's basically we are looking at proportionating. हर चीज जो कि balanced होती है, it looks beautiful. See, if you look at flower leaves, वो जो balanced होता है, they look beautiful. So, एक nature का golden ratio होता है, 1:1.6. So, we try to maintain that. एक broad guidelines में कहा जाए तो हम face को we can divide it into 3 parts. अगर horizontally देखते हैं, तो hairline से लेके mid brow से लेके nasal tip line तक, nasal tip से chin. So, ये 3 parts बराबर होने चाहिए. Secondly, we say vertical divisions जो होता है कि you have 5 eyes. So, your 2 eyes, distance between the eyes and these 2 areas. So you vertical. And then there are projections. Projections in terms of your nose, your lip, your chin projection. So ye body ke projections, all the cheeks are also a little bit of a projection part and jawline. So these are the projections. So we try to balance it out. Ideally जो होता है कि these are the ideal proportions, but इसमें भी golden ratio होता है. Like lips का upper और lower lip में lower lip should be a little bigger. So according to your face, we can look at your nose sizes. Sometimes the noses are big, sometimes they are small. So when we talk about facial contouring, we are trying to say a profiloplasty कि आपका nose, lip और chin का balance देख रहे हैं, आपके cheeks को highlights दे रहे हैं. So these are the things which are being done under facial contouring.
Okay, and how long does it really last, the entire contouring?
It depends upon the procedure that we are doing. There are 2 options. Like nose जो होता है, nose में there is a medical rhinoplasty, there is a surgical rhinoplasty. अगर depressed nose है, हम थोड़ा सा elevation देना चाहते हैं, we can do a filler and give a little elevation. But there could be a surgical correction which is permanent. So if I'm looking at an 18-20-year-old, अगर वो एक बार medical rhinoplasty करके, medical rhinoplasty का advantage ये है कि there is no downtime. Surgical में there is a downtime कि आपको थोड़ा सा plaster वगैरह लगाना पड़ता है 7-10 days तक. So that's there. Secondly, if you look at lips and all, अगर major वो नहीं है, we have to, depends on the error also. If it is a minor thing, they can be fixed by fillers. There are technology things that we use for tightening, lifting. So using the technology and using the fillers, we can really contour. And when we look at it, they last for say approximately a year and a half. And if you do a surgical thing, it's almost a permanent thing.
Okay. And do you think we can get what all features can we get contoured? I mean, facial.
See, we can't change the basic frame. See, if you look at somebody wants to change the shape of the eye, I can't change your presetting of the eyes, eye level. They can't be changed majorly. See, these are the features which we can't change. If you look at हम racial classification करते हैं, Oriental eyes, Indian eyes. So all those things we can't change the shape of the eyes. We can change the shape of the nose. We can change the shape of the lip. We can change the face of the chin projections. We can do the cheek lifting. So these are the things which can be changed. We can improve the skin quality. We can tighten up the skin. We can improve the pores. We can treat the scars. So these all are treatable versions.
Okay, but droopy eyes, like some people have drooping eyes, that's something which really cannot be
droopy eyes,
managed with contour.
droopy eyes is a age-related thing. It's not a,
Okay.
that's there. It's not a, and if you look at droopy eyes can be fixed non-surgically also. We have a Thermage. That's the only gold standard thing for tightening. So that is, we can fix it the upper, see, basically when we are looking at the upper eyelid thing. So this part, if we are looking at, the Thermage is a very good option. Depending on the concern, we can give a little filler also. Lower eyelid also we can give filler. So these are the things which can be tried. Because droopy eye I consider as a age-related change, laxity of the skin. It is not a feature change like nose, lips, and chin. These are, you're changing your features.
Good. So, ये जो wrinkles and fine lines जो आते हैं with age, so you think with skin tightening, इसको हम कर सकते हैं ठीक with the facial contouring?
Types of aging to understand. One is intrinsic, second is extrinsic. Intrinsic है कि how we age, how we are genetically mapped, what I am taking care of, my diet, my exercise, my body weight. See, if you look at facial contouring, body weight is also a very important parameter. आपका jawline और ये जो fat आता है double chin में, this all is fat related. That's there. So when we are looking at the intrinsic aging होती है, एक extrinsic है. Extrinsic is my exposure to sunlight, my outdoor activities. So these are the two components. And if you look at, sometimes I feel we as Indians are blessed because we have a lot of melanocytes. So हमारा photo aging and other things, it happens really late. मतलब we start seeing changes after 35, 40, wrinkles and all. We are blessed with good skin. So that is one thing which really helps.
Right. Great. Doctor, also we would like to know, आपके procedure क्या होता है? What are the kind of procedures do you have to follow throughout?
See, normally when we are, I would say the way you go to a dentist for your dental care every 6 months, you should go to your cosmetic dermatologist for your skin care, maintaining the skin care, because it's a long run. Just
Right.
like brushing your teeth, I think the way dentists have done the oral hygiene thing, I would like to implement the skin hygiene. We should be very meticulous, like skin care regime at bedtime is very important. One is that कि अगर हम अपना skin care खुद improve कर ले. Second thing is doing a procedure. The way you go for a dental cleaning, if you go for a good skin cleaning, see there are hydrofacials, there is a photofacial. So these are basic skincare regime. So if you follow them regularly, I think you can maintain without doing any major thing. Anti-aging, see, when we are looking at, it depends on the age group also. You start early, you look better. But people who haven't done anything, as you progress, you need more.
Okay. But what questions, Dr. Pant, do you think we need to ask from our doctor before we go in for facial contouring? I think that's very important. Sometimes we feel, are we doing the right thing to our skin and ourselves, especially our face? मतलब face तो सबसे main चीज है हमारे लिए.
See, normally the first thing जो मेरा सबसे बड़ा challenge होता था, there was a, whatever we do, say suppose I am doing a laser treatment, a little aggressive where we are just treating acne scars. So I'm treating acne scars on the cheek, so there could be a little redness for a day, photosensitivity. Now with the masks on, most of the people, they can get this done. That's there. Right. So that was one of the biggest challenges. See, if you look at any form of lasers, is going to be a little bit of a photosensitivity, which is going to be there for next 3 to 5 days. So sun protection, I think, is the most important thing. Now coming to facial contouring. Facial contouring, because we are injecting. Most of the times we are injecting. Bruising, like a bruise ki aapke jaise blue pad gaya, blue spot, kneel pad gaya. So that bruising is a concern. So these are the two very common challenges that people like need to prepare themselves. I have to check my social engagements. I don't have anything important. Second thing is, see, gender, there is a variation. Females do a lot of bleaching. We do laser hair reduction also for females. So that bleach part, scrubbing, any form of your retinol preparations which you use for anti-aging, you need to discontinue for 3 to 5 days post-procedure. And any beauty parlor service, even a threading, you should avoid 7 days prior, 7 days later.
Okay. That's something you must be आप बताते होंगे.
भी
आपके पास patients आते हैं. I'm sure आप उनको pre and post का बताते हैं. Right. But do you think there are some risks involved still, doctor, which could happen with, because we've seen a lot of such surgeries sometimes go wrong, and
What we are talking about is all
dysfunction or dislocation or something in the face goes a little, haywire. So, आपको क्या लगता है इसमें risk
your
है?
timing is the most important thing. I have a patient, like a doctor only, to me 2 days back. Her son is getting married on Sunday. She wants something to fix right now. I can't, because see, there is a possibility of a little bruise. So first thing is facial contouring. You should have a week's time and 3 weeks of no social engagement, especially your most important occasion. We want to look good for the occasion. We don't want to get a stress because of the bruise.
Yeah.
So first thing is timing. I think we should know. People come to me in the last minute. So then you can just do a photofacial, a skin cleansing. You can't do anything beyond, because these are the enhancement services. But अगर मुझे कोई भी injectable है, हल्का सा भी contouring या anti-aging है, you should have at least minimum 3 to 4 weeks in your hand, so that all the problems are, see, where even with best of the places and you can see best of the stars, it is the timing, because your bruise, your swelling will settle. It needs 48 hours. It needs 3 days, but you don't have that time. You have the occasion, you have to dress up, then you have to put makeup. So that's the challenge, I think. First and the most important thing is timing. Time your procedure at least a month apart, because all these procedures, they last for 6 to 8 months. So then you are pretty comfortable. That's nothing can go wrong, because you can get a little bruise, a little swelling, which doesn't bother if you don't have to, like, I'm sitting at home, it doesn't bother me right now. But the same thing, if I have to attend an important, even a webinar, I'm bothered. So that gives the stress.
Will not take a chance. Do you think doctor brides to be brides also come to you? And
see, if you look at every age group, there are few things. If you look at younger girls, laser hair reduction for the brides, I think that's like, they want to do the full body lasers, they want to do the facial lasers, they want to treat their acne, they want to treat their acne scars. Sometimes they want to do a little bit of a nose lift, a little lip fillers. So these are dark circles. See, nowadays we see a lot of periorbital hypermelanosis, and they are wonderful treatments. See, if you look at micro needling and all, for the younger age group, there are a lot of, we can infuse vitamins into the skin that nourishes it. So these are very, very practical, helpful treatments, and treatments for the brides.
With a lot of people, Dr. Pant, including me also, we feel it's very expensive. We've all been hearing Botox and cosmetic surgeries are very expensive. Are they really very costly?
See, normally, if you look at, they are not, it depends. Like when we are looking at what we want to do. Basic, if you look at, if you're just doing a small Botox, it won't cost you more than a HydraFacial. See, HydraFacial also costs you 10 to 12,000. Same as a Botox treatment, a minor Botox will cost you. So that's the range. Laser hair reductions, there is, like, depending on the body parts that you're doing. So there's a little variation, but I think if you compare with your trousseau, wedding trousseau, when your treatments, they don't cost much.
Yeah. So doctor, also we have patients with high diabetes and heart diseases. What do you advise? Kya wo bhi karwa sakte hain?
Normally, if you look at people with who are diabetic and cardiac issues, they don't have the choice for the surgical treatments. They have to go for a non-surgical option only. That's there. And luckily, we have, like, if you look at Thermage, is one of the gold standard treatments, which can be done on people who have high diabetes. That's there. So with a little monitoring, because it's totally non-invasive, no needle. So I think we have to, according to the consideration. But heart disease, if you have pacemakers, then we can't do even these treatments.
So also, Doctor, this contouring, as you said, can be done without any surgery also. Would you like to tell us a little more about that?
See, normally, when we are talking about contouring, the way we decided, this is there. In fact, we are trying to develop an app where with your photographs, you can see your projections, the way I explained it to you. So these can be, like, you can assess your facial aesthetics, and that proportions can be mentioned. So you know, this is the proportions I have. So this can be corrected. So you'll be able to diagnose, self-diagnose what can be done. See, nowadays people are quite aware and they watch global videos from Korea to Japan to Americans. So I think this generation is quite well aware about contouring and all. But yes, those are mostly injectables. So when we are doing like, and the most common, if you look at younger females, they want to do a little bit of the lips. Anti-aging, yes, we give the cheek fillers, we give the temple fillers. So these are the anti-aging procedures that we do. But they're all injections and they give you a little swelling.
Can you hear me, Dr. Pant? I think we have some technical glitch here.
You are audible to me.
Yes, I think we lost each other बीच में. कुछ technical glitch हुआ था. Okay, sorry for that. Doctor, also ये fillers क्या होते हैं? हम भी सुनते आ रहे हैं fillers. You know, what are these fillers actually?
Fillers are very interesting stuff. These are, I think that's my passion. So I would like to explain it to you.
Okay.
That's there. So you must have heard of collagen. So we have something. See, if you look at a newborn baby, they have a very soft and supple skin, but a 25-year-old doesn't have. So what they have lost from the skin is the hyaluronic acid. That is a collagen precursor. So if you look at the suppleness of the skin comes through collagen and hyaluronic acid is there. So this hyaluronic acid gels are available, which we inject as fillers. So that's the beauty. They are the natural thing. Like if you look at Botox, Botox is basically a drug. I'm injecting, there is a dose. But hyaluronic acid gels, there is no dose. I can fill any part of the body in large amounts. I can do a small amount of the face. I can do just a 1 ml for your lip contouring. So it is a very natural product, which can be, if you look at in Europe, just like we have Ayurveda, they have hyaluronic acid. They eat, they apply, they get it injected. So those are the hyaluronic acid gel precursors, and they are the collagen precursors. So that gives collagen. So that's the reason the suppleness of the skin, we get it through the fillers. And fillers mein kya hota hai? Then depending on, say, suppose the one I'm injecting on the lip is going to have a soft texture because lip is a mucosal surface. Nose and chin, they are little harder molecules. They are a little, so the gel is actually, what you can say is condensed. So for the lip, it is a soft. For under eye, it's a soft thing. For the nose and chin, they are harder versions. So it's the same molecule. If you look at same molecule, but they're being condensed. So if you put a tight chain, so that is going to give you a thicker molecule. Same molecule, a little lax. So they're going to give you lighter molecules.
Okay. But do you think fillers ruin bhi kar sakte hain face ko?
See, basically, if you look at pani bhi agar aap zyada piyoge, that can trouble you. So it's just like if you overfill it, say suppose I overfill my under eye. So automatically my eyes will be smaller. There's no harm as such, but I'm doing these things to look good. How much I want to do is an important thing. It's just like I want to wear a yellow shirt. Somebody would like to wear a shocking pink. So somebody would like to, so I need to understand my patients and their needs very importantly. Maybe a younger girl would like to have a pout, but a 40-year-old lady just want a little hydration of the lip. So that is what we do in consultation. Decide, and depending on, say if I'm just doing a little lip thing for hydration purposes, softening the skin, most of us at the age of 40, because we have lost volume, we need that. But a younger person would like to have a big pout. So for them, it
Which
is
is
a fad.
very in nowadays.
So I think it's just like what they're wearing, the color they're wearing. So it's just like a choice. So that changes the look, and some people like it. Some people like high arched eyebrows. Some people, they don't like it. So I think it's just like what do you want to wear?
Okay. Doctor, we have some questions from the viewers as well. What kind of tests should they get done before facial procedures, they're saying?
See, normally, if you are a healthy individual, we don't need any tests besides nowadays that COVID testing. But otherwise, if you look at, there's no testing required. If you are a healthy person, anyone who's having medical issue, like I see a trauma patient where the scarring is there, they have got an injury, recent operative thing, then we need to look at that particular. But as a healthy individual, say like I'm a 40-year female, I don't have any issues, I just want to fix my limb, I don't have to get any test done. That's a walk-in procedure.
Okay.
But anyone who has a major trauma, scar, see, there are sometimes we tend to get other skin infections and all. Then we may need to investigate according to the medical conditions. Then we see a lot of facial deformities. Like some people, they have, like there are some certain disease where the facial fat dissolves. So in those individuals, we need to work out on their autoimmune processes. But normal healthy individuals where there's no history, they are not on any medications, 1 or 2 ml of filler injections, which can be done without any testing.
Thank you. Doctor, we have another question. जहाँ कोई जानना चाहता है कि उनके फेस पे पिगमेंटेशन शुरू हो गई है, बहुत ही क्लियर फेस था, बट अब कुछ टाइम से दे आर गेटिंग पिगमेंटेशन ऑन देयर स्किन. क्या वो भी ट्रीट हो सकता है?
See, normally if you look at that, I would like, this is again a very interesting topic. Pigmentation, I would like to give a very brief thing. For females, एक broad guideline है. आपको जब भी pigment होता है, see, it normally the onset is either pregnancy, oral contraceptive usage, menopause. So these are the 3 times when, because estrogen receptors are here on this part. See, if you look at sun exposure is an aggravating factor, but hormonal issues are the major things. And that's the reason you see major pigmentation in females, not in males. It is very rare in males. That's there. So first thing is any form of contraceptives you need to change. Sun, you need to take a photoprotection. Having a high intake of vitamin C. These are the 3 things that you can do on your own. Major issues, and then you need to see a dermatologist. We can give you medications and topicals for that.
Okay, thank you. Doctor, एक और question है. I got lip fillers done. Now they're falling down. What should I do?
Lip fillers, ideally, you should get a top-up. That's the best thing. A top-up should be done every year, kind of a thing. That's there. But people who exercise a lot, who gym a lot, and then their metabolism is on the higher side. So their lip fillers, they go faster. So in that case, high metabolizers, they may need to repeat in 7 to 8 months. Otherwise, on an average, people who are not exercising and maintaining good body weight, it stays easily for a year's time.
Okay. डॉक्टर एक और क्वेश्चन है कि अगर मैं आज कराती हूँ बोटॉक्स और आप मेरी एज अगर 75-80 पे जाती है तो तब मुझे कोई रिस्क है ओल्ड एज?
See, normally the beauty of the Botox is it doesn't stay. Your body is able to metabolize it. You should know Botox is being used for a 2-year-old. See, जो cerebral palsy वाले बच्चे जिनकी वो muscle spasm में चली जाती है, तो वो उतने छोटे बच्चे को भी लगाया जाता है. Only challenge is it doesn't stay. This protein is metabolized by your body. तो वो निकल जाता है. In Indian scenario, if you look at when in 2004 we started injecting, मेरे पास hardly 10% Indian patients, the 90% were expats. They were not Indians because they wrinkle fast, so unko, they have to get it fixed. But Indian, and my oldest, like the patient I have dealt with, she's getting a Botox since 1984 when it was not even an approved indication. 1989 में Botox approved हुआ था. Until date we are doing for her. So I think it doesn't stay in the body. It just goes away. So there's nothing to worry about it. That is the reason. See, if you look at Botox and the hyaluronic acid fillers are quite popular. Rest of the fillers, like which are permanent one, they were there a fat 15 years back. Now nobody wants to because they stay in the body. Then you have to monitor. They are there. Same is with the breast implants. They're there. So you have to monitor. So these are the things which go off. So that's the best part.
So how long, I mean, अगर ये जानना चाहें हम कि हमें कितने इंटरवल्स के बाद जाते रहना चाहिए टू कॉस्मेटिक डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट अगर हमने कुछ प्रोसीजर कराया है तो?
I think you should twice a year suffices most of the things. Thrice a year is the best regime. If you are taking good care, thrice a year, twice a year is minimum, just like your dental hygiene.
And is there any medication also that you need to keep taking?
See, depending. If you have pigmentation, I need to give you medication. If you have acne, I need to give you pigmentation. But if you're just injecting, you don't need any medication with that. See, that facial contouring and all, you don't need because that medicine is there. It is staying there for 7 to 12 months. You don't need anything for that.
डॉक्टर फिर भी एक डर है सबके मन में क्योंकि हम सोचते हैं
कि because I'll tell you that's the reason. In fact, on my website I'll be posting one of my oldest patient. She flies from US every year to get the things done. The ideally because these things are new to us. हमने ये करा ही नहीं है. For them, her grandmother was also doing the filler. So my grandmother was doing she discusses that. So actually the fear is because it is just like कि मैं अपने मोबाइल फोन से डर रही हूँ. iPhone मेरी grandmother ने नहीं यूज किया इसलिए मैंने यूज कर रही हूँ. If that, it's just similar to that.
ऑल्सो लोगों के मन में होता है कि हम लोग शोबिज में नहीं है, ऐसी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के लोगों को ज्यादा जरूरत है एक आम इंसान की जगह. तो आपका क्या कहना है?
It is just a mindset. You wear your skin. See, you wear your skin daily. It represents you daily. So I think that's the most important thing. Rather than we spend on clothes. So if you look at, you're not scared of buying a expensive dress, so you should be. You're wearing your skin daily. You're not wearing the dress daily. So what I feel, that's there. The day we understand, and I think one of the biggest reason is because we are blessed with good skin, so it doesn't bother us till certain age. And then it starts when we start seeing other people, and also then it starts bothering. But I think that's the blessing of a good skin, that people who have healthy skin 30-35 years, the problem in you never bothered about it. And then you feel, oh, maine karaya nahi. Then you feel maybe it is safe or not safe. But people who get it done, if you look at anyone who had acne and acne scars and they have got it treated, they are not at all scared. They know ki acha nahi. And see, if you look at nowadays, Botox is one thing we can't help. But if you want to do some skin tightening, you want to do meso infusion, you want to nourish your skin, that's absolutely, and it also improves the quality of skin. It lifts and firms your skin. So those options are always open if you go and discuss with your dermatologist. So besides injectable, because see what we see in the Western media, see the amount of Botox and fillers they use, we don't need in India, practically. So wo requirement pe hota hai, because we have more of pigmentation. That's there. So if you look at getting your pigmentation treated is a trend because sabko ho raha hai. Skin to sabki healthy hai, so nobody is doing it. So that's the thing.
बिल्कुल ठीक कहा. And that's why हम लोग ये इंग्लिश में एक saying है ना, when you look good you feel good. तो बहुत जरूरी है. तो कोई भी एज में हो आप ये डर खत्म करना चाहिए, और अगर आप करवाना चाहते हैं तो बेझिझक होके one should just not hesitate.
If you have to explain it, it's less than a dental extraction. See, कई बार दांत का ट्रीटमेंट कराते हो, dental extraction करना पड़ता है. You can consider this just as a dental cleaning. So what I'm saying is, you go to a cosmetic dermatologist, they have options because you have heard of just two, Botox and fillers. But technology-wise, we have microneedling, we have meso infusions, we have dermafrac. So there's so many things available, which we are not considering. And most of the times, if you look at, we do those many treatments, laser hair reduction. See, if you look at, there is all the girls who have done the laser hair reduction, they feel so good.
Correct.
That's a blessing. So hair reduction, nobody has a hesitation because that's our concern.
Yeah, correct. Any unusual thing that comes to has ever come to your clinic? I mean, अच्छा वो भी छोड़िए, ये पूछते हैं कोई मेल पेशेंट आज तक आपके पास कितने आए और क्या कराने आते हैं?
See, it is an interesting thing. The trend is changing. 2004, because I was attached to a corporate, so we used to do data collection and we were doing those things. So when we look at that point of time, our male patients were 3 to 5%. I'm talking about 2004. 2010, it was almost 20%. And now I think 17 we last collated the data, it was almost 35%.
Wow.
So if you look at, I think the game changer, why people have suddenly started looking is, I think these iPhones, the selfies that we click. So we are seeing our face more often. If you look at, as a kid, I haven't seen my face. When I used to click one picture, uska develop hoke aane mein kitna time lagta tha. So how many times I was looking at mirror or looking at my face? But now if you look at every second minute, I am on screen. Rather than seeing other people, I am seeing more of my face. So I think all those things, that's the reason male patients are also in, and we see younger lot more. If you look at a genre of people, they are not bothered. But younger males, they are. In fact, we get boys for laser hair reduction. They want to look clean. They want to do their underarms. So I think those are the things.
Okay, डॉक्टर, एक और क्वेश्चन आया है व्यूअर से. वो पूछना चाह रही है कि उनका फेस एक साइड से ढीला है, ढीला टेढ़ा है. So उसके लिए do you think वो normal है या is it something which
Normally,
really
if
needs
you
to
look
get
at, there's a we need to assess ki there are two reasons. There is a mild facial asymmetry. Some people they have a little enhanced, so we need to assess. Then there is a medical condition called morphia, जिसमें भी asymmetry आती है. So when we were talking about those things, so we need to assess. Once we assess the face, see there could be, if you look at, no two halves are equal for anybody. Even my face, if you look at, these two halves are not never equal, but they are balanced to an extent. We can say if they're overlapping up to 80 to 90%, it is considered good. But anything which is deranged beyond that, then we need to fix it. Non-surgically भी हो सकता है, surgically भी हो सकता है. Secondly, क्या होता है कि there could be a nerve deformity. So why I need to assess कि if there is a nerve paresis. So nerve paresis एक बार assess करके whether we need to do something for that, we need to assess that.
तो nerve paresis भी डॉक्टर आप ही उसको assess करके treat
See,
करते हैं या आप
there is
neurologist
a
के पास
nerve
भेजते हैं?
paresis का assessment जो होता है कि we need to do the muscle movements. See, up, you open your mouth, you do certain things. So we assess that. There could be a slight thing. Then some people they have Bell's palsy. So we have to collaborate with a neurologist.
Okay. Doctor, somebody wants to know, is Botox painful? Is there any recovery time?
See, basically, pain threshold is a variable thing, but if you look at Botox is one of the minimal pain thing. We apply the numbing cream. Numbing cream is there for 20 minutes. You feel a little like a ant bite like thing, 6 to 8 pricks, that's there. But downtime, it's a lunchtime procedure. Lot many like people who for the first time you may need to do it in the evening. Otherwise, people come from the lunchtime, they get it done and they move out. That's there. Little bump is there, but that settles in 4 to 6 hours time.
Okay. And what's a good skin routine somebody wants to know?
That's very important. See, it's just like brushing your teeth. When you're brushing, do a regular cleansing is very important. Your regular cleansing. See, what I've seen is कि we don't take care of the skin. हमने एक product ले लिया, हम उसी को use करते रहते हैं. Indians, especially in Delhi, when we look at the weather changes, you have to change your cleanser according to the weather. That's there. Anyone who's using anything in the winter, summers is so hot, you have to change the cleanser. So accordingly, according to your age, you need to change a cleanser. According to the weather, you need to change a cleanser. Cleansing, toning, and sunscreening, which we talk about. मैं कहती हूँ कि now looking at Indian patients, there are products, की single-use product. There's one single product which you can just by cleansing, toning, just use a night cream, a basic night cream. Otherwise, if you look at Korean skins, Japanese females, they use 17 products, skincare products in a day. So when we were discussing with Chanel guys, they said, I told them, Indian patients, I think besides third product, for me, even with pigmentations, females third product nahi use karte. So I can't look at a very elaborate regime. If you look at, they use 7 type of cleanser in one go. So I just want to make people aware कि आप एक cleanser 2 बार तो use कर सकते हो ना अपनी skin के लिए. If you look at Korean class skin regime, they use 7 cleansers, 7 toners in one go. So it is just like you have to take out time. आपको खुद exercise करनी पड़ेगी, खुद cleansing करनी पड़ेगी. That is required for your skin. But basic, a single cleanser, toner, and a moisturizer at bedtime, and a sunscreen in the morning should be there.
Okay, doctor. Also, हम लोग ये face washes आजकल use करते हैं, and there are like so many brands coming. आपको क्या लगता है ये harmful होते हैं skin के लिए? और कहते हैं कि even पानी से धोने में 2-3 बार skin dry हो जाता है. आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
See, normally what happens is, that's what we were talking about, the weather and the cleanser. What we see normally is कि something is meant for oily skin, I'm using on the dry skin. So not using the right product at right timing and right age is very important. So एक बार you get your skin analyzed. That's the reason I was saying कि 3 times अगर you go to a dermatologist और आप अपना product वो कर लेंगे. But there are certain brands. If you look at the medicated ones, like they are there, Cetaphil and lot many are there. So they are standard products which are available, which you can use on a regular basis. So a good cleanser, toner, and a moisturizer. And once you do it, एक साल में आपने weather के accordingly adjust कर लिया. The only thing is with age, you need to understand. After 35, every skin turns a little dry. Females I'm talking about. So that drying part, you need to add a moisture content. That's there. Using a hydrating mask is a very simple regime. twice a week you can use a hydrating mask. So that will rejuvenate the skin better. So these are the few things which you can, like home care is actually, if you do regularly, people who do regular home care, they are able to maintain good skin.
मेकअप लगाने से भी डॉक्टर बहुत बाद में इसके कुछ repercussions होते हैं
Normally,
या
if you
skin
look
को
at, then
harm करते
females,
हैं?
they hardly use any makeup first. Second thing, now we have very good makeup brands and makeup is available as a mineral makeup. See, what we are talking about is 20 years back, it was all lot of slathering makeup and all those bases. They have gone. That era has gone actually. So now we have mineral makeup available. So good mineral makeup, even the color makeups are like, if you look at everybody, Indian scenario, when we say makeup, they are using lipstick and kajal. Nobody basis, hardly any people use. So that is the reason we have tinted sunscreen. So my advice is for everyone is, rather than you wear your skin, wear a healthy skin, use a tinted sunscreen. That's a very simplified regime for our, like, that's what we do, because in Indian country, the weather is so hot and humid, you can't apply layers of makeup. That's it. But the brands are available, mineral makeups are there. So that problem has been sorted out way back.
Great. I think that was a very interesting, very, very informative session with you, Dr. Pant. बहुत ही मजा आया और बहुत ही अच्छी जानकारी और information आपसे मिली. Thank you so much for coming to our show, and thanks a lot from our viewers also. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.